Hello, my fellow vigilantes, and welcome to 2019. I'm your host, Magnus Batman. If you're new to the channel, I urge you to hit the subscribe button and join me on this journey of 2019 as I review as much as movies as possible that comes out in 2019, and then some video games, and hopefully some collaborations and music videos down the road. And we're going to hopefully we can have a few pornos and have a few sex tapes. Some female I'm trying to negotiate. Okay, I went into this movie, Escape Room. Literally 15 minutes into the film, I thought to myself, Saw 5. Escape Room is a new film directed by Adam Robitel, and also Adam Robitel was the director of Insidious Last Key. It's a film that was just okay. It was also the first film I reviewed last year, 2018. I find that a weird coincidence that I'm reviewing an Adam Robitel film 2 years in a row.
These characters get these strange boxes sent to them in the mail in front of their doors, and they open up the boxes and they try to open up these cubes to see what is inside these cubes. And after a few montage scenes, they finally open up the cubes and they get an invitation to attend the escape room. And if they escape the escape room, then they will earn $10,000 of prize money.
And the escape room is actually a real thing. I didn't really know about it till some guy told me it was a real thing. I'm like oblivious to everything, so please don't mind me. I don't know what an escape room is. I never heard of it. I heard of a place called Escape. I mean, that's something, right? So there is this escape room where kids go and they have to solve riddles and puzzles to go to the next room, and etc, etc. But this film is taking that same concept but putting it in a rated R scenario that we already have seen in Saw 5. Or if you've seen The Cube. So they have to solve all these riddles to go to the next room, and we have the movie Escape Room. In my personal opinion, when it comes to movies, that the best way for a film to be great is its characters. The character's most important thing in a film, and if you don't have good characters, you will have a bad film. Prime example, Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad is a bad film if you think about how poorly it was directed. But the best thing about it is his characters. His characters were likable and they were enjoyable. And this one right here doesn't really have good character development or character progression that I don't really care for. Even though the film tried to give the character progression, later on into the film, the execution of that character progression didn't work to the point that I didn't really care regardless. One character I gravitated towards, maybe the audience may gravitate towards, and it's this character who is really hot. I mean, I don't know the actress's name, but I just leave a picture right here. Watching this film, you feel like this character could be the main character in this whole entire movie because she has a lot of screen time, but then the film kind of focuses on another character later on in the film, and you don't really get that feeling anymore. Outside of her, they had Deborah Ann Woll in this film as well. I think this is the first time I actually seen her in a big screen film, and I thought that she had the best performance in this whole entire movie. She plays this war vet in this film, and throughout the film, while they solve riddles and puzzles, there's each riddle and each puzzle is connected with each character. It's like personal, like tragic personal event that they had in their lives, and I thought that was good writing there. This film does have potential when it comes to some points of the writing, when the film starts to focus more on the character's psyche and start to focus on the character's humanity, and that's when the film starts to show its good parts of the film, and I start to get a little bit surprised that about the direction, about the potential direction they could have gone, but they didn't go in that direction. The execution was very lacking, and they went in a different direction, and that's when the film fell flat in the second act and third act. The film was directed well. Director did some really cool angles with this one escape room these characters are in. They were in this one escape room where everything was upside down. Director did a really good job of directing that entire scene and he made it, and the way he did it, even though the whole entire scene was filmed upside down, but the way he shifted the camera angle, he was filming it right side up, and the character wasn't really upside down, it was right side up, even though the whole entire scene was filmed upside down. I think that was beautiful, beautiful angle. Adam Robitel definitely showed his potential in this film, so I didn't really have a problem with the directional style. It's my main issue with this film has to do with the writing and the dialogue. The writers, I don't know who wrote this. The dialogue was just complete cringeworthy. The kind of jokes that just kind of felt like misplaced, like the kind of jokes that a real person would never ever say, or the kind of jokes that you would hear back in 2013, or that's when the film kind of goes downhill, and there's lots of lazy writing scattered throughout that third act, and that final sequence where the film ends to and draws to the final conclusion was complete trash. I didn't know what they were doing. They were trying to hint a cinematic universe or hint a sequel. In the film, there is this clue that's supposed to be profound to the audience, but it just they don't really do anything with it. It was pretty much pointless in the whole entire movie. It doesn't really come around full circle. It's like the writers were drawing a line and they just stopped. Overall, this movie was not terribly bad or horrible. There was some slight enjoyment with this film. Some of the characters, well, two characters I really liked. That was Deborah Ann Woll's character, Karen Page, and she was the best thing about this film. And also the other character, the black chick, when she appeared in the film, I automatically found out my new wife, and I automatically had dreams of marrying her right on the spot. Everybody else was just complete dicks and assholes, and there was a nerd character that was in the film. Characters are not really likable, so it's really hard to like a character in this film. I'm gonna give Escape Room a Val Kilmer Batman. This is a forgettable piece of a tenth of a Saw film or whatever. This is like Saw 9. If they ever created a Saw 9, this will be the exact same plot. I see this being like the exact same plot. That's my review of Escape Room. Have you seen Escape Room? Give me your thoughts and let's talk about it. If you like everything you see and you agree and you like my reviews and you want to see more, subscribe to my channel and join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews in the way. You have been warned, and I'll see you later. Till then, ciao.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on!
Yeah. Let's have some fun with this. Look.